What up, everybody? And who all is ready for the Power Book 4 Force Season 2 finale? I'm hoping they give us an hour plus for this final episode of the season. And I normally do 5 things to look for, but this being the season finale and all, I got so much to go over. Today I'm doing 10 things to look for. The episode 210 description reads, Tommy orchestrates the grand finale of his long game to take over Chicago's drug world. When he is faced with devastating personal sacrifices, he finds that he might just lose more than he ever stood to gain. The first thing to look out for is Kate and Mireya meeting for the first time. Keep in mind that Kate and Tommy haven't spoke since Tommy led Kate to think he killed her grandson D-Mac and she relapsed. Also keep in mind that every relationship we have seen Tommy in on Power, Kate has tried to sabotage in some type of way, even going as far as telling Lakeisha about what Tommy did to Holly. She's probably showing up to tell Tommy about D-Mac. Either though JP told Kate that he would talk to Tommy, we know that Kate don't take orders from nobody. And whatever she says while she's at Tommy's loft, remember, Snitch Flynn has planted the recording device under the counter. Getting me to the next thing to be on the lookout for, and that is Diamond going after Mad Dog. Mad Dog is the 16-year-old kid who murdered Leon in cold blood in the streets. And Diamond has no regard that the kid is only 16. Matter of fact, he said that's the age him and Jannard got into the life. 16 years old seems to be the age that most of the characters from Power got into the game. Tariq, Braden, Kanan, Diamond, and Jannard. And currently D-Mac and Marshall are right around that same age, either though they grew up in the game. But that just may mean that it's time for them to start getting active and start getting their hands dirty for real. Keep in mind that Diamond thinks that D-Mac is dead. When he finds out that D-Mac is alive, he could use D-Mac to take out Mad Dog while Diamond has an alibi to prevent any problems with Mad Dog's uncle, King Kilo. Getting me to the next thing to be on the lookout for, and that is Jannard betraying Diamond with King Kilo. Jannard using the divide and conquer tactic. If Diamond gets D-Mac to kill Mad Dog and Tommy finds out, this will cause problems between Diamond and Tommy. Then when King Kilo finds out that Diamond had his nephew killed, this will reignite the beef between CBI and the RDs, and the whole coalition will go up in smoke. Unless Jannard can convince King Kilo taking out Diamond is the right move, leaving Jannard running CBI and the coalition at the end of Season 2. The next thing to be on the lookout for is, why is JP at the hospital? Like I said, possibly Diamond gets D-Mac to go after Mad Dog and the plan don't go right. Or possibly even when Diamond finds out D-Mac is alive, he roughs him up and leaves him in the hospital. And there's also a good chance that JP is at the hospital on behalf of his father, Herman. We have not seen Herman all season long, but we know from Season 1 that he was sick. Could Herman reveal a major family secret to JP while on his deathbed? Getting me to the next thing to be on the lookout for, and that is Tommy and Diamond meeting with Che, orchestrating the grand finale of Tommy's plan to take over the Chicago drug world. Will they bring Che Mirkovich's head like Kanan brought Diego's to Jason Mitchell? And will Che decide to deal directly with Tommy and Diamond, cutting out the middleman, Miguel? The next thing to be on the lookout for is Vic and Claudia are both back at Walter's mansion. Vic inherited everything. Claudia did not inherit. But both have still been staying at their own places. And we've only seen Vic return to the mansion once since Walter died. Keep in mind last week Tommy thought that Shanti Showstopper was the snitch and sent her far away from CBI to work with Claudia. I think there's a good chance that Tommy sends Vic to work with his sister, not letting Vic know that they know he is a snitch. They could just tell him that Claudia is about to start working with the Marquez cartel and they need an inside man. Then Vic would be forced to report this back to the feds and Stacy Marks. And Stacy shouldn't consider Claudia low-hanging fruit anymore now that she is connected to a cartel. Getting me to the next thing to be on the lookout for, and that is the feds are doing a sweep. I can't tell what location that is by the picture, but I would guess it's either the Serb's restaurant, Miguel's spot, JP's bar, or Tommy's loft. Keep in mind that we still haven't saw the scene with Claudia running from the building. Is this her barely escaping the feds busting in on her meeting with the Marquez cartel after she was snitched on by her brother Vic? Getting me to the next thing to look for, and that is the death of Vic Flint. Even if Tommy uses Vic to set up his sister, don't expect Tommy to give Vic a pass. A snitch is a snitch, and Vic has been snitching on Tommy, so Tommy won't let that slide for nothing. I think that either Diamond and Tommy will throw Vic off a roof and make it look like he committed suicide, similar to how Braden took out his uncle Lucas, or Tommy will kill Vic at Gloria's gravesite. I got a picture on the screen right now of Tommy canceling Christmas on somebody from the season 2 trailer. A lot of people are saying this is Tommy killing Vic at Gloria's gravesite. But if you go back to episode 1, I'm pretty sure this was when Tommy was taking out Chewie. But I still think Tommy taking out Vic at Gloria's gravesite is a possibility though. The next thing to be on the lookout for also comes from the season 2 trailer, and that is Tommy's Mustang getting shot up again. Also, this park looks like it could be the same park that Diamond and Jannard were playing baseball at in season 1. And the final thing to be on the lookout for is that Ghost Force crossover. Last season, we got the weakest crossover ever with Jenny and Blanca, but it had absolutely no bearing on the storyline, so I don't really see what the point was. This season, I'm hoping that the crossover is better. Possibly 2-Bit showing up on the scene to save or work for Tommy. If I had my own way, it would be Ghost returning to save Tommy at the end of the episode. But if I had to bet on it, I would bet that Sack shows up in Chicago and gets proof that Tommy is still alive, and that is why he left Junior on the flash drive. And before I hear it in my comments from people who have a hard time keeping up with the show, Book 2 Ghost timeline is ahead of Force timeline by approximately 3 months. So because of that, Cooper Sax has not died yet on the current Force timeline. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.